Creating a life that feels soft, that feels luxurious, that feels enjoyable for yourself is something that is truly within your reach, no matter where you are in your level up journey. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that I do for myself that do exactly that make me feel like I'm already living that life, that soft life, that luxurious life, that life that I truly enjoy. So if that's something that you also want to start doing for yourself, or maybe you want some ideas on what you can do no matter where you are in your level up journey, then keep on watching. Hello, if you are new here, my name is Sthoko. Here we're all about leveling up. We're all about creating our dream lives. We're all about actively pursuing and actively doing things that are going to take us to that life that we've always envisioned for ourselves. So if there's something that you're also into, do click the subscribe button. I would love to have you over. Let's start with these 10 things that I do for myself that just make me feel like I'm already living that life. Alright, the first thing that I do for myself is that I schedule do not disturb days for myself. Those are the days that I block for myself. Those are the days that I spend however the hell I want. Sometimes I just want to be at home and do nothing, maybe watch Netflix all day and eat my favorite snacks and do whatever it is that I feel like doing on that day. If I feel like going out and doing something else, then I'll do that. But for the most part, because I'm a homebody, for the most part my do not disturb days are spent indoors doing whatever it is that I feel like doing. That to me right there is luxury, because as we are trying to build our lives, as we are creating this life that we want for ourselves, there are so many things that we have on our plates that we are always busy with. So when I block those do not disturb days for myself, it just feels like luxury to me. I don't have to think about house chores, I don't have to think about work, I don't have to think about, my business, I don't have to think about anything, and I can truly just do whatever the hell I want to do and actually be present and enjoy that experience. Because sometimes, even though you think that you are not doing anything, but if your mind is busy racing and thinking about all the things that are outstanding, all the things that you still have to do, then you are not really enjoying the moment. You are not really enjoying the experience of just lazing around and doing whatever the hell it is that you want to do. So that is one of the things that I do for myself. I schedule do not disturb days for myself where I can do absolutely anything that I feel like doing. Number 2, the next thing that I do for myself is that I absolutely romanticize my home life. Like I said, I'm a homebody. I enjoy being at home for the most part. I still enjoy doing things outside my house, obviously, from time to time, but for the most part, I enjoy my home. If you know me, you know. Whether I'm cooking myself a meal or whether I'm taking a bath, I'm going to do the absolute most because I want to enjoy that experience. I don't want to just feel like, oh my gosh, now I have to cook this food. I don't want it to feel like a chore, because I feel like I have a choice on how I feel about certain things. So I don't want it to feel like that. I romanticize it. I think about the meals that I want to create for myself. I create a whole experience around it. I plate for myself. I make my plate look beautiful. I do the absolute most. Even when I want to take like a long relaxing bath, maybe I'll pour myself a glass of wine, watch a movie while I'm relaxing in the bath, or else I'll make myself a mocktail and just create a whole experience around whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it's taking a bath or making myself a nice meal, even making myself a coffee. I will create a whole experience around that because I want to enjoy myself. I want my life to feel soft and luxurious and enjoyable, so I do those things for myself. Number 3, the next thing that I do is that I dress up because it just makes me feel good. If you know me, you know me. I'm that girl that is always dressed up, whether I'm going to work, whether I'm going to the gym, whether I'm going to run errands, whether I'm going to the airport. I am that girl that always wants to feel like I'm put together, always wants to feel like, I'm dressed up, because it makes me feel good. It just makes me feel like, I am that woman that I always envisioned in my head that I want to become. I want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I enjoy doing it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm living that life that I always envisioned for myself. Number 4, taking solo trips or solo mini vacations. Those that know me, they know I don't mind going away by myself. I don't mind taking a solo trip by myself. In fact, I enjoy it. It's something that just makes me feel good. Not to say that I don't go with other people, whether it's my daughter or my sisters or my friends. I still do things with other people as well. But there's just something about taking a solo trip for me that just makes me feel like I'm living that luxurious life that I've always wanted for myself, because I can plan how I want to spend my trip. I can plan exactly what is it that I want to do, and I can change my mind whenever whenever I want to change my mind, I don't have to think about other people. I can do again whatever the hell it is that I want and just enjoy myself, enjoy the experience of doing the things that I want, doing the things that I enjoy just by myself. Whether I'm driving there or I'm taking a flight, it's just an experience that I enjoy for myself. I know for some people it's a very strange concept to just, take a solo trip. They think that they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. But for me, I just really enjoy it. Some of the most memorable experiences that I have is with people that I even forgot their names now, that I never even had their contact details. We just met wherever I was by myself. We met, connected on whatever it is that we were doing at that time, and we enjoyed ourselves, we had fun, and then we went our separate ways. So that is one of the ways that just makes me feel like, I'm taking control of my life. I'm taking control of, the enjoyment of this life experience that I'm creating for myself. Number 5, I make sure that I frequent my favorite places. I make sure to take the time to go to those places that just make me feel good, that make me feel luxurious and rich, and that just make me feel good, whether that's a mall or a park or whichever place that whenever you are there just makes you feel, that just gives you this energy that you want for yourself, that just gives you that energy of feeling like, you are living this luxurious life, this soft life, this life that you truly enjoy. One of those places for me is Sandton City. Just because I live in another province doesn't mean that I can't experience the places that just make me feel good. And Sandton is the richest square mile in Africa. So obviously when I'm there, I feel rich, I feel luxurious, I just feel good. And where I stay right now is about 3.5 hours to drive to Sandton, but I do take the time and leave all the malls that I have around me because I just want to experience that. I just want to have that feeling that I want to feel. I'll go to Sandton City, I'll shop, I'll have lunch, I'll just be there and experience the energy that I want to experience for myself, and that just gives me that glow. I enjoy it so much. So I make sure that all the places that make me feel like that, I make sure that I take the time to go to those places and experience what I need to experience and enjoy myself. Number 6, if you know me, if you are somebody that knows me in person, you know how obsessed I am with netball. You know how much I love the sport. I love watching it, I love playing it, I love talking about it, I love anything that has to do with netball. I used to play netball so much when I was younger. So what I started to do last year is that I started playing netball again. And when I tell you, whenever I step into that arena and I play a game of netball, oh my gosh, that just makes me feel, I can't even explain this feeling. So every single week I play a game of netball, and we play it nice, which is perfect for me because that way it doesn't interfere with anything else that we have going on during the day. I was super excited when the Netball World Cup came to South Africa last year, and it was a no-brainer for me. Of course I was going to that Netball World Cup, so I went there with my daughter. She also plays netball. It was just an entire experience, from planning the trip to actually traveling there and to actually watching the people that we admire so much that play the sports, to actually be there in person with them. It was just a dream for me. So that is why I'm saying that do the things that make you feel alive, that make you feel like you are living your dream life. So for me, besides just watching the game, I make sure that I play the game, and I'm quite good at it, if I might say so myself. So it's something that I was intentional about, to say I know this thing makes me feel good, I know it makes me feel like I'm doing the things that I want to do for myself. So I make sure that I take the time and go and play netball and feel like I'm that girl and feel like I'm living that life. Number 7, the next thing that I do is I'm not afraid to invest in good quality self-care products, whether that's makeup products or skincare products, things that just make me feel luxurious and soft and all of that. When I tell you, nothing will make you feel better than just applying a high-end concealer, a high-end foundation on your skin. It just makes you feel like you are living that life. It just makes you feel so good. I was never that person who would spend 1,000 rands on a single makeup product, but I do it now because I know what it does for me. I know how it makes me feel. If it means for this month I'm going to cut down on the amount of money that I spend eating out because I want to buy myself this luxurious body butter that I want to buy for myself, then that's what I'm going to do because it's a priority for me. I know what it does for me. I know that it makes me feel good, it makes me feel luxurious, it makes me feel like I'm living this soft life that I've always wanted for myself. If that is something that you want for yourself, then go ahead and do it. Not do it because you see other people doing it, but do it because it's something that makes you feel good. It's something that is in alignment with the person that you are becoming. It's something that is in alignment with the life that you want for yourself. So it's important to me. I do it and it just makes me feel all the way up there. It makes me feel all the way luxurious. Alright, the next thing that I do every single day without fail is that I listen to podcasts or YouTube videos that just inspire me, that just make me believe that actually, yes, you can attain the things that you want for yourself. That just reinforces this desire that I have of becoming my best self, of living my best life. So without fail, whenever I commute to work, I make sure that there's a podcast that I can listen to or a YouTube video that I can just listen to while I'm driving, that I don't really have to sit down and watch, but I can still listen to and get inspired, get motivated, get ideas on what is it that I can do to just make my life better, to just experience something new, something that maybe I never thought that I could experience before. So that is just one of the things that I do for myself. Before I leave the house, I make myself a coffee and I listen to a podcast while I'm driving to work. And like I'm saying, it just reinforces that thing within me to say, this is within reach. You are living that life. You can create that life that you want for yourself. There's nothing that is out of reach. And when I tell you the inspiration that I get, the ideas that I get, the creative ideas that I get on what is it that I can do for myself to just improve my experience, to just improve my life, it's priceless. So that is one of the things that I do for myself. I make sure that I seek those things. I seek those things that are going to inspire me, give me ideas, motivate me to work towards the life that I want for myself. Number 9, the next thing that I do is visualization. I just start visualizing things. I just start doing what you may call daydreaming. I daydream about the things that I still want for myself, the things that I'm still working towards. I dream about what it's going to feel like when I finally attain those things, how I'm going to celebrate when I finally attain those things, how I'm going to make the lives of the people around me better once I attain those things. And they say that the brain doesn't really know the difference between reality and fantasy. So when you are in that moment, visualizing, fantasizing about all the things that you want for yourself, it makes you feel so good. It makes you feel like you are actually experiencing those things. Like literally, I'll think to myself, let me visualize this life that I'm working towards. And it's funny because a lot of the things that I already have now, a lot of the things that I already do now, it's things that I used to visualize before, and now I get to actually live out those things that I used to fantasize about. It really helps me. It helps me to stay motivated. It helps me to stay connected to the things that I'm still working towards. That's another thing that I do for myself that just helps me to get to live this life that I've envisioned for myself. Number 10, the next thing that just makes me feel luxurious and makes me feel like I'm living that life, I'm becoming that woman, I am that woman or that person that I've always envisioned in my head, is that I've started reading books. And I know that might sound like something so simple or something that you can't see how does it fit into this whole thing of living soft, living luxurious and all of that. But for me, I create a whole experience around it. I light up a candle, pour myself a drink, dress up in a nice cozy comfortable outfit, sit on a couch, and then I read a book that is exciting for me, whether it's fiction or self-help book or something that is really going to help me with whatever it is that I'm trying to pursue or whatever it is that I'm pursuing. It's just an experience for me, and besides the fact that I'm actually learning something, I'm enriching my mind, I'm expanding my vocabulary, I'm expanding my reality basically, because when you learn something new and you start implementing that thing, then your life starts to change. So besides the fact that it's an enjoyable experience for me, it's an experience that I can romanticize and enjoy while I'm sitting in the comfort of my own home, I also get to learn. I also get to, get ideas on what is it that I can do to make my life even better. Because like I'm saying, when you are reading things, you are getting new ideas, you are getting inspired, you start implementing some of the things that you read, some of the things that you learn about, things that will make your life better. Let's say you are reading a personal finance book and you find something, you read about something that you maybe have never thought of before. Now you know that this is something that you can do to just improve your personal finances, because let's be real, money does make your life better. So for me, if in that process of me just enjoying my experience of reading a book and romanticizing that whole experience, if I can also learn things that will improve my life, then all the better. But the whole experience of just reading your book, having your drink by your side, sitting in a nice cozy comfortable corner, by yourself in the comfort of your own home. That for me on its own is just an experience that makes me feel like I'm living this soft, luxurious life that I've always envisioned for myself. Alright, so those are some of the things that I wanted to share with you. I wanted to give you some ideas of the things that you can do for yourself as well. Of course, we are all not the same, we don't enjoy the same things, but maybe they can just spark some ideas on what is it that you can do for yourself, the things that you actually enjoy, not the things that somebody else tells you that you need to do, the things that feel good for you, the things that make you feel like you are living that life that you've envisioned for yourself. So I hope you got some ideas and some inspiration on what is it that you can do for yourself. If you did enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up and also do click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you over. Until the next video, bye.